Is it good now? I switched servers. Can anybody hear me? Okay. That was weird. I didn't drop even one frame. But apparently the stream went offline somehow. I switched Twitch servers, so maybe there's just an issue with that server. I don't know what error 2000 is. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I'm just going to say unknown semen. It's frustrating, though. Because apparently I'm supposed to be able to know. I have a lot of information here, but just not anything about his name. I don't know how I could possibly know. Like, I could go through and guess all the seamen. Or I could even, I could probably narrow it down. Like, he might be Russian. He could be English. He could be Welsh. He doesn't speak, ever. Like, we haven't heard him speak in any of these scenes. I'm fairly confident. Let me just review them one more time. He doesn't speak at the assassination. He doesn't speak... Yeah, he doesn't speak here. He doesn't speak during the cargo thing. He doesn't speak when he's dying. God, this is annoying. 20 years my steward, never doubt on each sanity. These ungodly beasts carry a curse. Throw them back or doom us all. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg? Is he talking to the man who got killed here? Maybe he's John. I guess maybe. I don't know how I missed that. I just thought he was talking to one of the other men present about the guy who got killed. Is there a seaman named John? That has to be right, man. So I've got 4 filled in now. I've got 4 filled in, but it didn't fucking confirm 3 of them. God, that sucks. Fuck. So if that's the case, I've got at least 2 of them wrong. It's fucking wild. This unknown soul was speared by a terrible beast. All right, let's target this one. I'm gonna look at their death and go backwards. I think. Oh, you don't have to get all the people? I was kind of planning to. I don't know how hard that is. Main deck. Front right. Yeah, pretty much everyone died. Oh, I need to leave the scene first. Why do I have to, like, go on a fucking treasure hunt for the door, man? What? The door's over... Okay. The last 3 are real easy. I believe you. I choose to believe. I can't believe that I have 4 put in and haven't got a confirmation. It's absolutely wild. I mean, when you get to the last 3, wouldn't it just actually... now that I think of it, wouldn't the last 3 just be automatic? Well, no, it wouldn't. It would confirm. Is this the one? The location's not really right. It would very much narrow the options for their identity. Is this it? Yeah, okay. It's speared by a terrible beast. Cool. You may not know their fate. Maybe, I guess. Maybe we could just say unknown if we have their name, if it truly is unknown. So I'm going to go back through now and see if there's any clue about his identity. Mainsail hauled up. This is right over here. If NL finished this game, so can you. Wow, shots fired. What? It must be you. Has to be. So there's lightning. This guy gets struck by lightning. The guy was just, you know, he was below at the time. Not much to read into there, really. Yep, there's literally no information here for me. No information at all. So what's before that? Struck dead by a beast hail. It's on the gun deck. Let's pay more attention. To what? There's nothing there. Gun deck is the next one down. Okay. Should be like right under me. Yep. To the important stuff. Ah, yes. Easy.
Clear the deck. We'll move the boat to stern and throw the bodies over.
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this? Give him the lee and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
Want it, gentlemen? There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Okay. So the guy that died here is, you know, very British from the sounds of it. Does that help me for this one while we're here? He's not important. He doesn't have a hat, so he's not either of these guys, I don't think. So he could be one of them. Could be any of these. Could be him. That'd just be stupid guessing. Be honest, Jax, you've been distracted since you saw the monkey riding the goat. Maybe a little bit. So where's our guy in this scene? Is that him? Let me get a little refresher here in his appearance. Okay. Shouldn't be any of those guys. Doesn't look like he's any of them. Could be blind. Where the fuck? Is he up here? Oh my god, there's... How is this gonna help? How? Literally how? Where the fuck is he? Must be over here. Bro. I mean, where is he? He's got like a shawl collar. I mean, I know his face. I don't see him though. It's kind of hard to see some of these people, but I mean, he's not the dead guy. Definitely not any of them. Nope. Nope. That guy's bald. Is he back there? No, that's not him. That's not him. You? You look different to me, but it's him. The sweater lies. You're not allowed to change clothes. He's wearing different clothes. Wow. What a cheater. Okay, so he's like... I don't know, he's manning a fucking... You know... thing for the sale or something. Maybe. My glossary help me here at all? Bosun, general crew operations, equipment required to sail the ship. Maybe he's a bosun. But you wear different clothes too? No, same clothes every day. Much simpler that way. Sails and rigging. Okay. Maybe he's a topman then, because it kind of looks like he's on the sails to me. And or rigging. So that might be helpful. How many topmen are there? Topman. Oh, fuck! He's not Chinese. He's not Persian. Could be Scottish. Could be English. Could be English. Could be Russian. It would just be a guess. I mean, I don't think he's Russian because I don't recognize him from that table. That's just memory. Do you know about naming them when you've locked onto them? I don't think so. I know that I can lock on and press tab to open their spot. Is that what you mean? I do know that. Chat told me that. I mean, yeah, the only thing I can deduce here, I would say, is that he's probably a topman. That's about all I got. And I would just be guessing. So I guess I could say unknown topman, at least fill in the information I think is correct for now. It's very frustrating, though. I've been through 3 or 4 level 1s in a row now and not been able to completely solve any of them. I get, like, most of the information. Or, you know, I filled it in and it turns out it's not right because I didn't get 3 confirmed still. He still has 1 or 2 memories, doesn't he? Maybe there's something helpful in another one. Topman's only a guess, too. Like, for all I know, he was just standing there at that time. No, that's... Oh, wait, no, I was going backwards. So, this is his first memory. He was present in the scene with Russians. Okay. Fuck, maybe he is Russian. I should go check. This could be important. Or lop deck. That's 2 down, I think. The game assumes you've done all the unblurred faces prior to it in the progression. I certainly haven't done that. I mean, there's just a shit ton of them that I can't possibly figure out. Okay. So... Let me just... Oh, wait. I know what he looks like. I don't need to look at this. Are you here? No. It doesn't seem like he's Russian, then. So I guess that's helpful. He's not any of these guys. He's not him. He's not a dead guy. There's nobody else here. Fuck. What goddamn memory is this? It's bitter cold. 22 others. So he's just, you know, he could be fucking anywhere. Like, apparently he's here, quote unquote, but he's not here. Like, he's probably up above somewhere. Well, he definitely ain't here, so this doesn't help me, and this is the last place that I could get information about this guy. God, this is annoying. Getting really frustrated now. I can't seem to do anything. Soldiers of the Sea. Keep going through here, I guess. These are all too difficult. This guy. Apparently easy. Doubt. I press X to doubt. He burned to death. During his death, there is absolutely no dialogue. Where else was he? For no use. He was present while people were getting fucked by the beasts. Yep, in multiple cases. He was present when a cow was slaughtered. Which might be relevant. Like, does it want me to assume that he might not want to be around that if he's Indian, for example? Depending on what, like, that's a big fucking leap, because we wouldn't even know necessarily what his beliefs are, even if we knew he was Indian. That's just fucking guessing. Like, it can't be a guess like that. He doesn't look Indian to me anyway, but I don't fucking know. I highly doubt it's that. But I mean, fuck, I guess I'll go through his memories. Not gonna get anywhere, but it's getting frustrating. You don't have to watch. Just FYI.
Hit her here. One swing. Get through the skull and stone her brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it. Here? Yeah. Come on before she kicks up.
Okay.
You all right?
I can only imagine what you guys are saying in the stream spoilers channel on Discord.
Mind your shoes now.
He's not the guy puking in the scene, is he? That'd be helpful, I guess. He is. That is him. So his name's Charlie. Fuck. Perhaps Charles? I don't know if there's a Charlie as such. There's multiple Charles. See, like the. Well, I don't know. I'm literally going to be guessing. He doesn't speak in this scene, so I don't know if he's French. I don't think he is. Like, the better guess would probably be that he's English to match the other people present. Locks it in instantly. Okay. Well, I just fucking guessed that, so that's not even satisfying. Okay, so that one was right. That one was right. And that one was right. Why should I have to guess, though? Like, there had to be another way to determine that. My first name wasn't Banana. What would I like to be named? Maybe Parasaurus or sorry, Pterodactyl or Stegosaurus. One of those could be good. Yes, I know. Open, close. Okay, thanks. Well, now I'm going to go back from the start and see which ones I've attempted today that I thought were right that didn't get confirmed. So that's not finished. There should just be one, I think. So this is wrong. Hoksang Lao was not shot with a gun by Patrick O'Hagan Seaman. That was the most obvious one. The only other possibility, so like chat told me before that if there's like multiple options, like for example in this firing squad situation, there's at least 4 choices, arguably 5 for the person that ordered it. It'll let you choose like any of the options that seem reasonable and it'll be fine. So if it's not this, then that's not when he died. He must have died beforehand and the whole thing was orchestrated. So the other option was that he was bludgeoned, clubbed by Nichols. So I'm going to leave that like that. I don't know if it's right yet. I did think that that was a possibility. I just didn't. It showed this as his moment of death is the thing, but I guess he could have coincidentally bled out, or maybe it's arguing that the death was initially caused by that event. I don't know the logic here. I don't know what the rules are for that. But I'll leave it like that. So I guess I did get multiple right today, so it's not so bad. I only had... Wait, no. I already had 4, didn't I? Yeah, no, I had 4 done. I'm pretty sure. So if I got 3 locked in just now, there should be another one that was wrong. Unless I'm mistaken. Unknown passenger. This guy. Edward Nichols, 2nd May, was shot with a gun by Christian Wolf Gunner. I figured out 3 people so far, Grimrock. I don't remember what my logic was here. Why did I say it was Christian Wolf Gunner? Why did I argue that? Well, there's only 3 people present here. Oh, yeah, I looked at this and I said, if there's only 3 people present, it must be this guy. I just looked at the scene and saw this guy. But the point being that he's standing in front, or sorry, he's standing behind the 4 people wielding guns here, so you could argue he's the gunner. But that was kind of a guess, to be honest. I'm going to put it on Gunner's main and just leave it for now, because I don't know what else to do there. I'll come back to it. And then we'll find the next one that I could maybe do. Okay. Lars Lind Seaman was clubbed by an unknown attacker. So maybe now that I know more, I could just look at this and see, oh yeah, there's only 3 people in this scene. Okay, don't know who any of them are. That guy looks very Russian to me. Ah, yes, I know what a gunner's hat is. Okay, I'm gonna go look at this scene again to see what I can see. Because it might be obvious somehow, even though everyone present, I don't know who they are, so I don't know how that would be the case. Alright. It's like Rex doesn't know anything about the significance of historical hats. It is like that, isn't it? It's exactly like that. We're up to 9, Lamage. We just got 7, 8, 9. Not a bad bit of progress in the amount of time we've been live. Let me just remember. Okay, I was going to use my uptime for this sponsored thing later, so I'm going to do it at 4 hours after this, so 6:30 my time. Okay. All right, where am I going? Right over here. Only 51 more to go. I suspect that once we know who a lot of the people are, things will start to fall like dominoes.
How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident.
Is this the right one?
No robes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Is this actually the right one? Yeah, it is. Okay. So this guy here clearly sounds English to me, even though he looks Russian. He says that this guy killed his brother, but I don't know who this is yet, so I don't know how to... Like, how am I supposed to know who his brother is? It's unknown soul met an unknown fate. What disappeared in the doom? Okay. I just don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to tell here. I mean, he's obviously getting on a ship here, so... I mean, we can assume he's alive, I guess. Probably. This guy, I mean. Alive. United Kingdom. Perhaps. Maybe. Yeah, totally, Lemage. I have seen all of the scenes for sure because I have them all. I mean, I just have everything in the book except for chapter 7. Kind of looks like George Bush right here from this angle. Yeah, I don't know. He was clubbed by somebody who escaped in chapter 9 and is from England. That's it. That's all I got. How is that a 1? How? There must be, like, other ways to determine that guy, like the attacker's identity, I guess. Because, yeah, I got nothing. Am I in the wrong place? Was I not on the Doom? It's not that guy. That was bookmarked from earlier. This guy. Yeah, I don't know. The person is a 1, but the attacker might be a 3? Well, I figure that the 1 is for figuring out their fate entirely. Which I don't understand. Any other 1s? Yeah, so that guy is a 3. If that guy's identity is a 3, then how is... It must just be the name, then. It can't be the whole fate. Because if that guy's identity is a 3, that would implicitly mean that the other one is a 3. Because I need to know his identity to solve it. Okay. So 1 difficulty doesn't necessarily mean it's easy to solve. If the difficulty actually just comes from figuring out who it was that killed them. So the next one, anyway, I've already decided his name, so I assume that was obvious. His death is... Last one, move quick. Oh, you'll not take the last boat. Paul, look out. Stop, let them go. No, damn. So I knew he was Paul because somebody says, Paul, look out. Who else is present? Decent number of known people. Wait, didn't I guess the surgeon? Oh, I did, but I don't know, like, the remainder of his fate. Yeah, thanks, an anonymous gifter, for gifting us up to Know You're Bad. Okay. Yeah, I don't know his name. Don't know his name. Don't know his name. Well, fuck. I don't see how... I mean, I can see that he was stabbed by this guy. Kind of hard to see who that is. There's no way to tell unless I go to the scene. I mean, I guess I'll do that real quick. It's just over here. Wait, where the fuck is that? Where is that? Looks like it's off the ship. Is that in, like, the captain's quarters or something? The fuck? Is it just showing the wrong location? Oh. Oh, this is here. That's weird, but okay. Okay, that's not really the right place, but I assume it's him. Yeah, well, thank you, Woo, for the Prime Gaming sub.
Last one.
Appreciate it.
Move quick. You'll not take the last one.
That's you. Who are you? He gets shot with a gun at some point. In Escape. So he gets shot right after this by that woman, right? On the boat. She had a rifle. Somebody's saying stop, let them go. I mean, he sounded... I didn't get a good feel of the accent there. Might want to go out and come back in. Maybe Irish? I have to listen to it again. Where's the door? No, I think he was English. I don't remember, but I think he was just English. Let's just listen.
Last one. Move quick. You'll not take the last one.
Actually, maybe Irish. I'll not take the last boat. I mean, it's hard to tell, but I think there was a little bit of Irish in there, maybe. But his identity is a 3. So, I mean, I would just be guessing maybe Irish people here, of which there are several, I'm sure. Emil O'Farrell the Butcher. Yep, that's it. Totally. Yeah, I don't know. Unknown. This guy, we don't know. Do we know the woman's name at any point? Do we know anything about her? Literally know nothing. I mean, she escaped. We know that. We don't know where she is. Henry Evans, surgeon. Maybe she's his wife? Who's that, though? Another lady. No idea. Oh, she's dancing with this man who was decapitated by a beast. Not her, the one I was just looking at. Him. That means nothing, because I don't know who he is. Alright. Yeah, it's very annoying that I have to go back around manually finding everything and going back into stuff to hear it again. I just wish once I found the body, that I could just click on it and view it again. Drives me nuts, man. It's like quadrupling the playtime that you have to do that. I saw a few minutes of Inscription. I don't know if it's for me. It was beyond the first impression. I think we saw some of the later chapters first, so like, it's possible that some of this will start coming together if I go backwards from the end. Like, maybe I'll get a couple more up in the last chapter or two here and then go backwards. So yeah, we don't know what happened to him. Well, we do. We just don't know the guy's name who stabbed him, which is him. He got shot by a woman's name we don't know. This guy got shot by... I might know who shot him at this point. Worry about that later. This guy has a fancy hat. This is the guy who's standing above the gunner people. Interesting. What's up, Cherno? Tell me there are some ones up here that I didn't get. This unknown soul was shot with a gun by Captain Robert Witterell. So he's this guy. He's standing right next to the captain. So I mean, he's probably one of the high-ranking officers, maybe even the captain's steward. Or did we identify the captain's steward earlier? He's also got a fancy hat. But that's just guessing, though. Again, I know this guy was, I guess, involved in the shell stuff. 14 fucking memories, man. Like, I don't want to go through that. That's so much. I'm gonna say he's the... Actually, let me go listen to the scene again, because there might be a voice clue here. Perhaps. This one? Oh, I guess it's this one. This is one of the first things we saw, so it was a while ago.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells! You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Well, I apologize in advance, but I don't know if that voice was Scottish or Irish. I think Scottish. Are there any high-ranking officers? Yeah, the first mate is Scottish. So I'm going to guess he's William Hoskett then. Just from context. And hope that that's correct. Don't know, though. Just don't know. Now, this fucking guy. How on earth... Well, let's look at his scene. I might hear his voice or something. That guy's also in like a million scenes that I really would rather not go through in their entirety, but we'll see.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
Well, he's English. He's English and he wants shells. I mean, he was involved in the shell thing, definitely. I remember that. This guy also is on his way down, whoever he is. Then he gets clubbed. Well, all I know is he's English. I know where he is in the image. He's like here somewhere, isn't he? There. So I know he's probably a seaman. I don't know that for sure. I'm only guessing because I know Patrick O'Hagan is a seaman. This game's a lot easier on the second playthrough. Well, of course it would be, because he would know all kinds of information from the first playthrough. Be crazy if it wasn't easier. Alright, I'm going to bookmark his 17 memories. I'm going to go in reverse order. That's not important. What's going on here? There's not that many people in this scene. Maybe there will be some clues here. How the mechanics work. Don't I know how the mechanics work? I know the blur means it's impossible to figure out who they are currently. I know the triangles mean the difficulty. Like, what else is there? Let's go look at this. Gun deck. El no sabe. Does that mean he doesn't know? What is that? Wait, it's this deck, isn't it? Alright. The blur progression on a new save makes it more narrow. I see.
Oh no, you're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye,
to pull him back, to save him.
you tell her yourself.
I think that guy's
Bring the
Scottish as
surgeon's
well.
kit.
So this guy, whoever he is, maybe let's look at this real quick. Oh, we know who he is. Yeah. So, okay, well, it's a guess, I suppose. But, I mean, it's the same guy. Shocker, he sounds Scottish again. So, this guy killed these people, probably. That is, maybe his ranking officer? You might guess? I don't know. This guy here is who the fuck knows. Although, now that I think of it, is that hat not indicative that he's like the fucking driver of the boat? The driver. Fuck, what was the... I'm just going to put that in. I'm just going to guess that he's the helmsman based on the hat, and that's completely stupid, but I'm just going to... just going to do that. Just leave that, leave that be. So... yeah, I don't know. I guess we might try to keep in mind what motive he would have to kill these people as we go backwards. This is the guy who's going down behind the captain in the end as well. The rear entrance. Okay. Yeah, it kind of looks like a conductor's hat, right? All right. Let's just keep going. Do I wear a streamer hat? Obviously. You gotta wear a hat that's appropriate to your profession. Okay, this is another one where there's really not a lot of people present. This is where he bludgeons some people, so it's like right next to me, basically. So, I don't know. One of these. Grimrock, no. What's all this, you damn fool? I suspect this is the guy who says, "What's all this, you damn fool?" And he says nothing, he just fucking smacks him on the head. Don't know. I mean, he's got a gun. Didn't I guess earlier that he's either the gunner or the gunner? I don't know. I'm gonna put gunner. Gunner's mate. I'm gonna put gunner and just leave that. Clubbed by an unknown attacker. Yeah, I mean that's the guy right here that we're trying to figure out. Am I just guessing randomly? No, I'm filling in options based on context and pieces of information I have. And this guy. That's the guy who goes in here and helps him out. Alright. Well, it's a guess that I'm going to revisit. Like, it's not like my final option. It's just my best answer right now. There's a good chance it's wrong, but I might as well put it in.
You have a plan?
Yes. Take ship and sail east.
Mutiny! Mutiny! Bastard! No!
Right. Well. Wait. What? Wait. He shoots him? And then... I'm kind of lost. Enough. Captain cannot be trusted. You have a plan? Yes, we take ship and sail east, trade wretched fish and sells shells for gold. Who's there? Mutiny, mutiny, fresh bastard. No. So this is the guy that says mutiny. This is maybe the guy who was talking, I guess, said Captain can't be trusted and shit. I'm trying to figure out the timing of this. Like, who stabbed this guy? Somebody stabbed him before this. So are they just like discussing, like, who was this guy talking to? How many others are present? 6 others? It's the guy that got shot. How is the captain and first mate here? They're up here, I guess. Here's the guy coming down with the club. That's the Scottish first mate. Captain is where? What's going on here? That guy's getting dumped overboard by this guy. Who is one of the people at the end who tries to kill the captain. And that's the captain there. So the captain is present while this is going down. He has a gun in his hand, but he just looks like defeated. Like, obviously, this guy's doing this right in front of the captain. So what the fuck's going on here? The fuck? You know, this guy was shot when? Shot by the lady that leaves on the boat. So he's already dead. This guy's just, like, putting him overboard, I guess. That's fine. I'm just trying to figure out who's on whose side here. Like, obviously this guy is against the captain. And this guy, like, I'm so confused about this guy. Well, I guess it makes sense, except, like, who the fuck? Who stabbed you? I don't know. Let's go back one more scene. I guess, like, he came down. You know, he heard what was going on. I don't understand the timeline of this guy getting stabbed. Because it sounded like a guy was just standing outside a door eavesdropping, but apparently there was just a guy with a knife in his back the whole time, or did that also happen during this scene? I'm not sure. Yes, we get it, Og the Truck. You can stop saying it. We understand. Okay, so who's prior to this? Prior to this is this guy getting shot up there. Because I think that it's probably the captain saying let them go. Last one, move quick. So last boat. So, I mean, they're all trying to get off the fucking boat, of course. This guy wants the last boat. So he stabs this guy. Because prior to that, and an unknown fate. Rex not figuring out the puzzle gives me pleasure. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just bad at keeping, like, all this information in my head. All this, like... I don't know. I just have so many little bits and pieces. I don't know how they go together. Like, I have various guesses. I can't keep track of how it all, like, connects at all. So this is right after the Kraken here. This is the guy in the back who was missing an arm. I remember that. He says, "Where's my Frenchman?" Squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart. Did you kill it? Left with the storm. Captain came up from the hole, so he chased it off. I don't... How do we... Oops. How the fuck do we figure out who stabbed that guy? Because, like, he dies at the end of this. Yeah, he's the last person to die. He's already stabbed here and here. I guess I could go to this scene and see if I can get below deck. I don't know if I'm able to do that. Maybe I didn't try and I could have. Because maybe then I can see if something's going on with him getting stabbed down below during that specific scene. That could be possible. What? Let's see. I can go down. This might be important. Ah. Okay. So he gets stabbed by him. And then he gets shot in the head by that other guy. What is going on down here? This guy's here for some reason. That's okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to go through all these again to, like... Because I had a lot of misconceptions about who was involved with what here, I think. I may have to go through these again to become less confused. So he stabs him. Can I see anything else if I go to the first one is my next question before I go. Actually, there's two more. I want to see if I can go into these and then go back and see if there's anything else going down below deck. Like, if I could see all of the scenes side by side right now or something, it might be obvious, but I can't really remember who was who was where during each of these. Let's see if there's anything here, though.
Move quick.
Yep, we can go down. Okay. So this guy was listening to this. This guy lost his arm. One scene before this. Why is this guy just listening? MS Paint flowcharts. It's an option. This guy looks like, oh fuck, damn it. Alright. Let's go back to the next one, or the first one. Maybe there's something important there. So that should be, oh fuck. Not the end, escape. That should be down below in that room, right? Yeah. Basically next to where we just were. I could do the opposite here, maybe see if there's anything important above deck when I do this.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. We're in a bad way.
Is this squid? Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
The cat. The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
The curse is that those that lived for nothing.
God, it's so quiet. It's really frustrating. So this guy, he has an accent that I can't place, unfortunately. Maybe if I listen to it again, I wasn't really paying attention. I guess that he was Alfred somebody? Austrian? Oh yeah, I think I remember that. I said it sounded German. And he did have a French mate, right? Was the logic for that? Yeah. Well, wasn't he... I mean, didn't he lose his arm to the beast? Torn apart, I guess? By beast would be my best guess here. And then he bleeds out. I could go back even like another scene or two and see if I can see anything about that, though. That might be something... Okay, this guy comes up from below, and he comes over here and listens to that. This is... That's the first mate. Who... I don't understand this. Like, there's nothing shady going on here, right? Because, like, this guy just walks right past and goes up. That's the captain. So the captain and the first mate are going up here. The guy's got his arm torn off. There's two people, like, tending to him. This guy comes up and feels the need to listen in here. And then this guy comes out and shoots him. Or no, stabs him. I think in this scene. Why? And then he gets shot. Captain cannot be trusted. You have a plan. Take the ship and sail east. Trade wretched fish and shells for gold. Who's there? Mutiny, mutiny, fresh bastard. So... Fuck. I think I got confused here. I think I thought the guy saying fresh bastard killed the other guy somehow, but the guy saying fresh bastard presumably is him. So he shoots that guy. But doesn't that guy later go on to be involved in the... Like, the guy shooting him... I gotta go look at that again. This guy... Isn't that hat guy who later goes and tries to kill the captain? Like, 5 minutes after this? I gotta look at this. I'm fucking lost. Apparently it's right here. Oh, but I'm in a scene. Duh. Wrinkle time. Hopefully. Okay. Who are you? That's him.
Captain cannot be trusted.
You have a plan?
Yes. Take ship and sail east. Trade wretched fish and shells for gold. Hey, who's there?
Mutiny! Mutiny!
Fresh bastard.
No!
This is the guy that shoots him. It's not Hat Guy. Okay. No, Hat Guy clubs him after this, right? Because he was probably involved. I mean, we know he's involved in the mutiny. So I'm trying to put the timeline together. These guys were discussing some shit in here. So this guy stabbed... this guy here stabbed this guy who's crawling away. This guy comes in, overhears it, ends up shooting him when he gets confronted. Hat Guy shows up. He's coming down right now, and he bludgeons him to death. This guy comes down right behind him, sees this guy bleeding out here, and gives him aid in this room. So, like, he's obviously, or presumably not in on it. Okay. Kind of piecing it together, I think. So this guy here, who for some reason I'm guessing is the helmsman, and hat guy, right here, they're involved in the mutiny. Apparently he's a 1 difficulty. Somehow. There must be a scene where this guy talks. There's 17 fucking memories. I was kind of working my way backwards, but I haven't gone past this section yet. This is all escape. So that's like this whole scene that I was just working through, and I kind of have a sense of it now, but I still don't really know who anyone is from that. But maybe if I go back through here, there will be something a little more obvious. Like maybe they were talking about it before. Killed by beast, killed by beast, killed by beast. Electrocuted. These are all not really helpful for this, I don't think. I'm looking for anything with a low amount of people, especially. That's it. That's all of them. Dude, I really just don't get it. I suck at this game. It's actually insane how I can't figure out, like, anything. So this... Wait, where is he? Oh, no, it's in the end. This guy here is apparently 1 difficulty. I can see that he was involved in the mutiny, but I don't know that I've ever heard him speak. I know he comes down and he clubs this guy right here. I need to rewatch this one just to refresh my memory. That I know I'm not aware of the rims of my glasses. Thanks. I am now. Appreciate it. Love that. Love being aware of that.
What's all this shit, Captain?
That's it. That's all you get. I mean, that... Is that the what's all this? It's not the same voice, right? Because in the previous one, the voice is like, mutiny! Mutiny! It doesn't sound like this guy at all. Or like the voice that's speaking here. So that's got to be him, right? What's all this, you damn fool? It looks like this guy is his ranking officer. I'm so... I don't know. No, I did not finish either of those games, Chirp. Only got part way through them. I finished Bonfire Peaks recently. I've actually been playing a bit of that off stream. I've done like most of the bonus puzzles, believe it or not, chat. Confirmed gamer. Really, the only thing I have to go on is that this guy might be a fucking seaman. And he's English. That's all I got. It's not those because he's Russian. I mean, I could go through here and guess all 5 of these and see if it comes up. That's just stupid. Yep. Well done. Good job, gamer. Henry whatever the fuck. Yep. Totally knew that. Well, now I don't want to know anything. Don't tell me that, Neo. When the fuck was I told his name? I don't understand. So Henry, what was his role? Henry something. Henry Brennan, the seaman. When did we hear the name Henry Brennan? Henry Brennan. It has to be in one of the... It has to be in a memory that he has. Going back through this, I'm looking for the name Henry because I don't believe it. Brennan bring the surgeon's kit? This? But this guy's not involved. That's the first mate. And he just came. I guess he didn't know? Like, this guy came down, saw this guy bleeding, and was just like, Brennan, like, not knowing that he was the one involved in this whole thing. He's not the guy that stabbed him, but he was working with that guy. I mean, there was no way I was going to piece that together. I didn't think in a million years this guy would be talking to the guy who's mutinous and telling him to bring the surgeon's kit. Like, how would he not realize? He just walks right past, like moments before. He walked right past the guy fucking... Okay, well, I do know that Brennan is walking down the stairs with this guy right behind him. So, like, maybe they came down to investigate, and at this point, they don't know that there was mutiny involved. So, this guy is just, you know, like, attacking him because he saw that he killed someone. Meanwhile, he is actually involved, but, like, that's justified to the first mate because, like, he doesn't really know the context. So he still thinks that he's good, and he tells him to bring the surgeon's kit. I don't know. It's very fucking hazy to me. Like, that's bizarre. But I feel like I'm missing something there. Like, I'm just being stupid about some fact of that. Probably. Well, anyway. Who else is here? Wasn't there another? So I got all the easy ones in the last chapter. That's good. I could go back through now and confirm what's wrong. This guy's killed by an unknown attacker. Yeah, that guy was difficult, I think. If I remember correctly. Where was he? It's him. His death is... Yeah, he's difficult. Okay. They have seen a lot of shit, yeah. Various monsters murdering like 3/4 of the crew. Well, I think I have that guy's name anyway, so can't really figure it out till we figure out who that other guy is that stabbed him. So that was right. He was the bosun. Because of the German accent, I guess. That was actually correct, I suppose. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't be able to pick up on these accents, and it almost, like, they seem fairly important. I'm kind of wondering if there's other ways to determine that, because it seems like kind of, like, if you're supposed to just pick up on accents, like, that's kind of but I'm going to go ahead and guess that there's, like, some other way to determine these facts. Lars Lind was clubbed by an unknown attacker. Unknown attacker. Being this guy. No. This guy. Who I deduced was English based on his accent? Alone? There's no way B-O-S-U-N should be pronounced Botswain. Even if that's correct, I don't accept it. I know there's alternatives, like, you know, completely different spellings that could be pronounced that way, but B-O-S-U-N? There's no way. No, I just said one guy was Russian. Like 10 seconds ago, enigmatic. I mean, there are a lot of English people on here. British people in general. I mean, so that's a 3 difficulty, the guy that killed him, so that's fair to not have figured out. So I don't know how I got his name, but that seems reasonable to move on from. Okay, we got that right. Unknown Topman. Okay, so this guy was killed by a beast, and the name is 1 difficulty, so there has to be some reasonable way in this guy's 4 memories to know who he is. There just has to be. I'm going to go through all of them. Yeah, the lying sweater, he's that guy. I don't know what I could have missed there, because I just looked at that like a few minutes ago. Maybe half an hour ago. Wow, robot. What did I lie about? I would never lie. Not to you, robot. Over here. That one? Probably. That's not him, is it? Oh, it is. I mean, he's just gurgling in this memory. I don't think I even looked at this guy's memories. I think he was just involved in something else or something. I don't know. All we hear is him go. That's it. Is he gurgling British? Don't know. I'm going to go back through his memories. There's got to be something here. Has to be. I'm not moving on until I figure this one out. Because it has to be doable. It absolutely has to be, because there's no identity of a killer. Like, there's just the beast. We know how he died. And if it's a 1 difficulty, then that, like, we should be able to just do it. Well, I can probably conclude that everyone up here is a, whatever the job was that works on the sales. What was it? Topman? Yeah, we said it was Topman, right? I'm just going to mark them all as unknown Topman, because that seems reasonable to me. They're on the sales. There's a lot of them, damn. Unknown Topman. Maybe that'll help me later when I'm going through this. This guy is also a Topman. Interesting. Can you identify the bottomman too? Not yet. That guy was a Topman. Okay. I'm not like 100% sure that these men are topmen, but I mean, they probably are. If they're up here. They're probably doing their job, you know. And this guy is probably also a topman. He looks Asian. That's about all I can say about that. He might be one of these Chinese topmen. That would just be even more guessy. Alright, let's keep going back. There's nothing important here, is there? Can't really see much. Those guys are all also working on the, like, they're, I don't know, putting the sail up or down or something, or changing something. I don't know. I don't know how ships work. They're pulling on that thing. A couple people have asked me now, Broken Compiler. I mean, I don't know. Does it look like something I would like? Does it seem like I would like it? Because I watched about 5 minutes of it. And it just looked... Making the ship go whoosh. Yeah, technical term. Very technical. Said that about this game too. That's true. It looks boring. Yeah, it just looks like the core gameplay is, you know, putting some basic cards onto a board based on like little numbers and just, I don't know. I can see like can see generally how the gameplay works. I think it just doesn't look like I'd be too into it. But maybe I just didn't get the right impression after 5 minutes.
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this?
Well, Slay the Spire is...
Give him the meal
I know you're joking, but
solid meal, boys.
way more complex looking.
Take it slow.
Complex compared to how that game looks.
There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
So that guy was up here, I assume, during this. Yeah, he's there on the fucking... He's just chilling. So he's not involved in this at all, so this is a useless memory. There's definitely more to it. Seems like there's a lot of mechanics in it. I'll tell you what I saw. I saw the streamer... They had a hand of cards, which had like little, you know, numbers like attack and defense or something. Some of them were like flying types that can maybe directly attack or something like that. And I saw like a little event where they talked to this guy who could like combine two of the same card, you know, like. But there's like very little complexity on the board that I could see. I don't know how much I'm missing there. So I saw like 5% of the game, I guess. This should also be completely useless. This is the one where I couldn't find him because he was like, it says he's present, but you literally can't get to him. How? How does any of this... How is it a 1? How? No, it's not. There's no way. This is fucking with me. There's not even a name identified in any of these, is there? No name. No name. No name. He's not any of the people there. He's not one of the Russians or anything. He's not visible in that scene. What the fuck? All I have is the fact that he's standing here. He's standing here, you know, maybe doing something with this. I don't know if you'd call this rigging. Or maybe he's just standing there. He gets stabbed by a beast. And moments before that, he's up here, like, that's when he's chilling, and they're down there, like, fucking doing some other shit that has nothing to do with it. I don't... What? How? This makes me feel really dumb. Who the fuck are you? Like, what information is there besides, like, there's, we can look at his sketch position. We can kind of see, like, who's around him, I guess. Most of which I don't think we know. I guess topmen for him and him and him. So there's several topmen back here, so we can probably say that he's most likely a topman. You see Twitch is rolling out a janky rewind feature to streams. Rewind? Like, as in you can just go back as though it was a VOD, basically? Or YouTube stream? And then you can click live again to go back to the live moment. I wonder if that guy's a topman. So he's a topman. He's a topman and he wears a sweater, except not in the scene where we can see him. He's wearing a different sweater or shirt there. As far as topmen are concerned, there's like 80 of them. There's one who's Persian, one who's Scottish. There's 4 Chinese topmen, 1 English, 1 from New Guinea. New Guinean? Would that be right? I assume. Another from England. And a Russian one. Well, he's probably not Russian because I think we saw the 3 Russians playing together in one scene. So we can rule him out as the Russian topman, I think. And he doesn't look Persian. I don't think. He's not Chinese. So he could be the Scottish guy. He could be the English guy. My ignorance is showing, but I don't think he's New Guinean. And he could be Lewis Walker. But I would just be guessing. I would still just be guessing. From like 3 options. And don't guess. I'm not gonna. But like, honestly, that seems like the wisest thing to do at this point. I don't understand how this is a 1 and it's fucking with me. No, there's no way they expect you to guess. What on earth? How are you a 1, my dude? If they do expect me to guess, then I'm pissed at chat because they've been giving me shit for slightly guessing. Like, I've gone through the list in some cases of like a few options based on the information I know and gotten them, and chat like gave me shit for it and said like, you don't ever have to guess. And now someone else is saying I do have to guess. To some extent. They don't expect you to guess on most of the crew? What? Now it's most? You don't need to guess, I'm pretty sure. Do I need to guess or not? You never had to guess when you played. So every time you got someone, you were certain. Basically. Like, you weren't choosing one of a few options and you just got it. You never have to guess, but the hardest ones are pretty nuts. Huh. Doesn't it explain guessing? I mean, it explains you have to get 3 right. Deduction ratings. Yep. Higher rating means it'll be more difficult to deduce their identity. Focus on the easily deduced ones first. Yep. We know that. This person's face is no longer blurred, which means they can now be identified. We know that. Revisit memories to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use the book maps, crew manifest, and artist sketches, along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about names, relationships, appearances, and roles. God. Some stuff will only be revealed through a process of elimination. I guess that's helpful to know. Again, this tells you that you need to get 3 right, and it'll confirm them. Review conversations, note any names that are mentioned. Refer to the ship map and pay attention to labels of rooms where people or objects are found. Yep. Deduce origin, roles, and relationships from depictions in the artist's sketch. Sometimes that's helpful, yeah. Use the manifest to see all crew and passenger information in one place. Origins can give clues to a person's appearance or accent. Roles can give clues about where people are found on the ship and their relationships with others. Their manifest number is unique and may be useful in identifying them. Manifest number. I haven't thought to use that nor seen anything about it until now. I don't think I've seen anybody's manifest number. Where would I even see that? I mean, I know it's listed in there, but like in the context of like not knowing a person's identity, how would a number help me? Like, where have I even seen a number in like a memory, say? Just gonna look at this again, just in case. This may or may not be correct. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people in their fates to have the information type set into the book. Yeah, I mean... Oh, I see it now? What? How? Where's Topman? The Topmen don't live anywhere on the ship. Captain's quarters, passenger cabin, second, fourth mate, bosun mate, first mate, third mate, stewards, midshipman, purser's office, passengers, port walk, gunner store, surgery, crew maybe? Just crew? Starboard walk, carpenter shop, captain's cargo, lazarette, passenger cargo, bosun's store. I mean... They live on top. So he's got one memory here. Oh, hang on a minute. Does that show their movement? Indicate the flow of time. So he starts here and moves there. So, especially in scenes where I can't actually see them, this might be helpful. I haven't like looked at this at all. Like, I might be able to do something by like where they go. So the person in question is, that's him, that's where he dies. Okay. But if I go back to one of his previous memories, then that's not going to show him. Wait, hang on. I'm getting confused. I came in here and I said show memories on deck map. Shouldn't it show all of them here? Oh, it does. I just didn't see these little diamonds. Okay. So in this one, part 2, Soldiers of the Sea, part 1, Unholy Captives, part 2, Bitter Cold, part 1. Maybe this will help me. Maybe I should go back to these memories and look at his position and see if that helps me see anything. Apparently he's here in a Bitter Cold Part 1. That's the first one that he's in. I'm going to check that. Bitter Cold 1 can be accessed on the Orlop deck right there. Wait, he's right where the body was? Is that right? That could be important if true. I don't know what that is, but I'll do it for like $1,000, Grammar. That's fair, right? Pretty good deal. Just in case I get DMCA'd, you know. So. Apparently. Okay, right. This kind of makes sense. 22 others were present when he died. Or no?
1,000 Twitch dollars, right?
Yep. That's 10. Thank you very much, Magnesium Oxide. Really appreciate it. So right now, we're on which deck? We're up here on the gun deck. The guy dies here. The body gets moved down to here. Which is exactly where our guy was. In this chapter. I'll double check, but... thank you, Mad Hyena, for gifting a sub to Quiche. Appreciate that. Fuck, where did he die? Captives? You can just do this anyway. So go here, for memories, show memories. Yeah. Interesting. So he moves the body, I would assume. What if I'm completely wrong about everything? Then, I don't know. That's probably the case, so nothing, I guess. I mean, the guy in question is just someone who died from illness. And he moved the body, I guess, because he just didn't want to leave it in the bed. But why did he bring it down here? And why did it get left there? Why did it get left in that spot on the Orlop deck? Okay. Let's go to this one. Actually, I want to do something else real quick. So that was part 1 of A Bitter Cold. Does that body move at any point, is what I'm wondering. Need to go to one that lets me go on the Orlop deck, like this one. So if I go to Bitter Cold 3, which is just the skull downstairs. I just want to see if the body is... Well, no, we know the body's still there, because that's where it is present time. So... Wait a minute. It said the body was moved... The body was moved to here. Post-mortem. At this point, he's alive. Because he's, like, heavy breathing here at the start. It is true that he succumbed to a tragic illness. I don't know if this is important. It might not be.
1,000 for the music fund.
Thank you, Lola, there. For adding another 1,000 bits. I appreciate it. So that's 20 out of $1,000. You're getting there, chat. Keep going. Yeah, so he dies here. The body gets moved one deck down to here. Here. Why? I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't feel important. I suppose, I mean, maybe, I don't think so, but like there could be like a role that, you know, takes care of these things, like maybe the surgeon's mate or something like that. Or surgeon. Like maybe he takes care of fucking, like he could be the surgeon's mate, I guess, if he's carrying a dead body. That doesn't really, I don't know who moved him. Maybe I should figure out when he got moved. Because maybe there's something there. Like, even... Well, I mean, if the guy's not in any other memories, then I'm not going to be able to see anything about it, right? Right? Like, there's no... Who are you? Blurred. And this one was moved... Okay, this one was moved post-mortem too. Right, and he also died of the illness. So did they just throw all the people who died of that down here? This was really early on, though. I don't know what I am supporting, but I support it. Thanks, ISO. Yeah, I don't know what you're supporting either. So these two guys got thrown down here at some point. Well, hang on a minute. When I said the body is here now, I don't think I actually know that for sure. Do I? Because, like, this is where it lets me... This is where he ended up, but... I don't necessarily know that he's there now. Well, he's not there now, right? Because he's that's like a ghost body. It's not a real... It's not really there, I don't think. So maybe what I'm supposed to determine is at some point he got moved here, and at some point, you know, he got thrown overboard or something, I guess, because he was dead. So maybe one of the next memories will shed some light on that. This is all the way up in Unholy Captives. How could that have anything to do with it? And if I go back to Bitter Cold, the only thing after that is this cow one. So I'm gonna look at this just to see. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's the point of this one, like seeing if the bodies are there. I don't know what it would tell me though. Like, confused. They're talking about somebody in.
Better here. One swing. Get through the skull in stoner brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it. Here? Yeah.
At the start of this, they're talking about a guy and his last rites. You know, so he's dead.
You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Chuck?
Mind your shoes now.
Where are these people? That's gotta be the butcher. I mean, look at his fucking apron. I should at least identify this guy as a butcher. Is there maybe cook? He could be the cook. Butcher, here we go. That's definitely the fucking butcher. Has to be. How about this guy? What's your deal? Fuck knows. And you? Yep, cook. This guy got knifed by an unknown attacker. Wait, don't we know who knifed him? We do, but we don't know his name. We know that this guy knifed him here. Oh, I guess that he's the helmsman. Maybe I should put that in here just in case. That feels like a stupid guess based on nothing, but don't know his name anyway, so it's whatever. How many fades have we done? 9. Anyway, are the bodies here right now? Okay, so they're moving that one down. Is this the surgeon? That's the surgeon. These two guys. are bringing this body down. I didn't mean to... What? Didn't mean to do that. Fuck me. Damn it. Well, this is part 2. The first body's already here. This is... Yeah, that's the second guy who dies of the illness. So they were moving the body somewhere. This one was already out here on the floor for some reason. What happens immediately after a bitter cold? Murder. And then... the calling... Yeah, I don't know. Well, one of these guys is probably the surgeon's mate. If I had to guess. Wait, was he next to the surgeon there? No, he's next to Solomon. Right, because I guess he's his friend or something. That's the other guy that died. And that's the other of the 4. So the 4 are accounted for. Like, those 4 are together in that picture. We know Solomon was a seaman. So these 4 are probably seamen. And I think I looked at this and I saw... Let's see, where's Solomon? Where the fuck is Solomon? Shouldn't he be in here, crossed out? Am I blind? The fuck? Hello? Solomon? How am I? What? I just went through the list like 4 times. Where is he? How blind am I? I thought he was a seaman. I thought he was like an Indian seaman. Where the... Seriously, where is he? I'm going through every fucking name slowly here. Nope. 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 Bro, what? What? I'm losing it. Solomon Syed succumbed to a tragic illness. Appears in 3 memories. Can I numbers? I think so. Bro, like, what? Solomon. Yeah, he's right there. Indian seaman. So it must remove... There's 60 total here. What was I looking at just then? I think I clicked on this guy. And I was choosing his... Oh, that's why. I'm fucking stupid. Because I was choosing who he is. So obviously the guy we've already done wouldn't be... Well, no. There's options here that are there but scratched out. So what does that mean? Because I know it, like, I can see that there's some numbers missing now. I understand, like, some of the people that I've identified are removed from the list. But who are these? Like, why are these ones crossed out? Oh, the crossed out names are names of people that I have determined, but they're not confirmed. Yeah, okay. So I could do this. But I'd be saying, like, the same guy is 2 different people. Okay. I think we can probably assume this guy's an Indian seaman. But I would just be guessing. I would absolutely be guessing which one he is. Maybe they're in, numbered order from left to right, but that's fucking, that also is a guess. Complete guess. What did I ask him? I don't think he can answer at the moment. I can't see, like, any information about, like... I'm really wondering where that number is ever going to come into play, like their crew number. There's a monkey in here. No, I don't want to nudge. Is this... What room is this? Fuck me. The ship. So this is... Yeah, that's what I thought. It's the surgeon's office. So I was just making sure it's not like his room. It is the surgeon's office. Well, they tried moving him up the stairs, but got interrupted, I guess. So maybe there's something to that. I was kind of looking at that, but I accidentally clicked into this memory. I forget what I saw here now. I'm just going to go back to it. It's right next to me anyway. And then I might go to the next memory after that to see if, like, if it's nearby, if I can see anything else. So this is right after he died. And yeah, his pals are bringing him up the stairs. But he doesn't get any farther than there. Why? What happens next? This is the very next scene where somebody gets murdered. So this is up on the main deck. Unfortunately, it might not let me get down here. But I guess I could check, for example, where this guy is during that scene, if he's there. Bitter Cold, Unholy Captives, 3, 2, 1. So the passage of time, okay, so that's 5. Wait, but Bitter Cold would have been the start. I guess that's just the passage of time throughout the chapter. So he starts the chapter here. He's carrying his friend up. And then in chapter 3, he's here? No, he's not. He's over here. We just looked at that. Part 2 is when the guy dies. Part 3 is when he's already dead and the guy's carrying him up the stairs. And yet it shows that he's here. Why? Whatever. Anyway, that's chapter 2. He's next. Okay, he's only seen in chapter 2 and 5. Chapter 5, he's up there. Then he comes down here. And there and dies. So what was I looking at here? This is murder. So we don't know where he was during this. We have no idea. I don't understand why it says he's over here. Like, the guy I was just looking at is him. Right there. They dropped the body. Like, where were they bringing it and why did they stop? I don't understand. I am going to go to this scene, but, like, I doubt it's going to be useful because it's all the way up there. Everything here is just on the main deck, I think. Well, I mean, the body was moved outside the first mate's window, right? For this one. Okay. This seems pointless, but I just don't understand how it's a 1 difficulty. I understand, sure, that I could guess between the 3 remaining options there that I had, but how on earth do I narrow this down to 1? So confused by that. So, murder. not going to let me go down there. I'm sure it's not. Oh.
Hello?
Oh, I'm currently below the Orlop deck, I believe. The fact that I have to go here is really annoying. Yeah. So we're below. So maybe the guy comes down here? That's why he drops...
Who is that?
Like, if this is shortly afterwards...
Signore Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Ogdetrog, first of all, that's literally what I'm doing. I'm going through all the memories thoroughly. Second, this is like the third time you've typed shit about how you're frustrated that I haven't gotten the answers. It's really annoying. You should get more than a purge, honestly. If you don't stop, you will. Farewell? Okay, bye. I mean, you know you're in the wrong. You know you are. You could have just not said anything. So, go be in the wrong elsewhere. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this. I don't know why people who don't have the patience to watch someone play a puzzle game would come in and watch people play puzzle games. It blows my mind. And then they complain in the chat. Like, how entitled do you have to be to do that? Just leave. Just go away. Do something else. Go knit a sweater or something. So, this guy has very few memories that seem relevant, and I don't... Yeah, I have no idea how to figure out this guy. I have no idea how to figure out this guy either. I think I already checked this, because I was looking into all these earlier. What were his memories? He's there when his friend dies. He is involved in the cargo thing. Yeah. Well, this guy wasn't the one that I was focused on. I was trying to figure out that other dude, but maybe I'll check these other two that this dude was in now. Knit a sweater? I don't know. Eat some cookies? That's just two of any number of possible options of things you could do with your time. This one is on the bottom deck, the front of the ship. What is going on in chat? Mods have small peepee if they ban me. Got him. Can you knit Andy cookies? That sounds dangerous. You might stab yourself with a needle. Okay. So the guy is here somewhere. So I'm actually going to go... Actually, can't I just click that? Yeah. It's not bitter cold. Loose cargo. So he's here. And he puts... Who dies in cargo part 1? Because it kind of looks like he moves the barrel, which seems important. Oh, loose cargo is before. That's the very first section. Okay. So loose cargo 1 is when the guy gets crushed. And then this person in the barrel dies in the fall also, I think. I'm going to double check, but... And this guy moves the barrel. I mean, that doesn't seem that sketchy to me. Like, he's just putting this stuff away. He moves the barrel in here where it goes. So what? That's probably his fucking job. But that might help me identify him, I guess. If he moves cargo. I mean, I think I already know that he's likely a seaman, which would suggest, you know, that he would do tasks like this. That's not really new, I wouldn't say. Bitter cold. In bitter cold... When his friend dies, Outside the surgeon's office. So he dies there. This is when he dies. Wait, this is part 1, but this is part 2? He's in the bed in part 2. This doesn't make any sense. Part 2, he's in the bed. It's right there in the picture, and it shows him on the stairs, which is where his body was moved post-mortem, which we know is true because the book literally says it was moved post-mortem, meaning he died in the bed. But it shows him here just outside the surgeon's office, but he goes over here for some reason and then into there where he was already dead this whole time. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. All right, let's just look at the memory, see if we can see anything important. That's the one guy, Solomon. That's his friend who died. Who are you? Unknown. Where is he? Is that you? That's not him, right? No. This is part 2. So what are his movements in part 2? I should just look at that. Part 2. So between part 1 and part 2, he moves the barrel. So that's really all I know. He's here, he's right here when the shit comes crashing down, apparently. Is he like up there, maybe? It's not you. Is there a guy here that I don't see? Like right after this, he takes the barrel and puts it away. It's not you. Where the fuck is he, though? Maybe I should look at part 2. I don't think this is helping. Wait, isn't that him? That's him. Okay, so right now he's just carrying some barrels down on his shoulders. Okay. Cool. He's kind of like working with this other dude who also died. I wonder if maybe they got sick from the body in the barrel? Like maybe the barrel person was diseased or something? That seems like a stretch. As far as we know, it was only them that died. Anyway, I'm gonna look at the next one. Maybe there's something to that. There's gotta be some information here. Number 2. I'm gonna set a timer for an hour because that's when I'm supposed to do the thing, the sponsored thing. There we go. So part 2 is the bear. No, that's where I was, wasn't it? Yeah, I was just in part 2. So I guess I'll go to part 1. I don't know. Maybe there'll be information there. So body is right over here, as expected. I don't know what I think the amount of time that passes just depends on the chapter. I think they're all like a day though, yeah. Like not like, I think they're all in a pretty short period of time.
Wait! No!
So this guy gets crushed. We don't know who he is. He's there with that guy. At this point, that means nothing to me. All right, where's our boy here in this scene? This is literally the one. This is the one I was just looking at. How am I in what? Did I click on the body from inside and confuse myself? I thought I was on 1, and yet when I came out, I was next to the barrel, and I remember clicking on the barrel. I'm so lost. What the fuck happened there? I'm gonna go click on the barrel now, and Am I going to be in a different one? Or is it going to be the same exact scene because it's the same exact scene? So I guess that's just to say that they died at the exact same time. You know, the person's in this barrel and they've died simultaneously with this guy getting crushed. And this guy... I should check this guy's movements too during this. Show memories. I don't know why I bookmarked. Yeah, so those two are the ones that move the barrel. So, I mean, you could say that it's probably plausible that they got their illness from this. From the person in the barrel. What does that tell me, though? Yeah, that's pretty much it, Zenarian. You're just solving like a big mystery of what happened aboard this ship, figuring out what everyone's fate was. You can look at memories, and get bits of information. So those are the two that carried the barrel with the body. Sure. So what? Maybe they got sick from it. So what? I don't know, man. Maybe maybe they knew what was in the barrel and they carried it because they wanted to make sure nobody saw. So like maybe they were involved with this stowaway. Maybe it's one of their family or something. It's another wild fucking guess. They're an unidentified stowaway, which is confirmed. So, I just don't understand what I'm supposed to be seeing here. All I know is those two guys are involved in moving cargo. And they moved a barrel into there. The one that had a body in it, and they both later got sick and died. We know they're next to each other in this picture. Right there. We know that this one's a seaman because it was confirmed. So I can guess that he's a seaman, and I can maybe guess that he's an Indian seaman because I believe there were 4 of them. But how on earth do I get his exact name? Nothing about this tells me any of that. God. You're telling me you don't have to guess on the slightest detail. No guessing required at all. Not even the fucking tiniest little thing like that. Let me ask something. Am I missing or like not using something that I should be using frequently that would help me narrow down a lot of stuff? Like this thing with the numbers. I'm very confused. Like, is there like some big thing that I'm just never doing that would help me here? Like something I've forgotten to do, something that I was taught, or like just any. There's nothing big, okay? It's a billion small things. There's just been multiple cases where I can narrow it down to a few people, but like I don't see how I'm supposed to know who it is beyond that. And I thought maybe there was like some way to like index them to like know logically who's who on the list if you have it down to a few or something, but It was a vulva, but people have already answered, so. This one is bullshit. There's a type of clue I'm missing? Really? I'm not asking for a hint, though. That's all right. I just wanted to know. It's not at all bullshit. Well, chat said I'm not missing anything big, and then this other person is saying that I'm missing a type of clue, which seems pretty big if that's the case. The numbers, this. So, in the little tutorial, it tells you that you can see their manifest number here, and that you could, maybe determine some information based on that or something. But I've never seen a number anywhere. I don't know, like, how I could ever figure that out. So does anyone have any idea what they could have been talking about when they said I'm missing a type of clue? Okay, so there's a lot of people saying that. So if all of you know what type of clue I'm missing, I don't know why somebody said I'm not missing something major then. A whole type of clue, huh? I mean, I'll think about it for a second, but I'm probably going to end up just asking you to say what type of clue it is, because I think that would probably be, the sensible thing to do. Man, I've been looking at, like, everything, though. Like, if you take the guy that I have bookmarked, you can look at their first memory, you can bookmark and go through their memories, you can see where they are in the sketch, you can see where they are at each point in time, if it's a memory they're involved in. You can look at the crew thing and the picture to, like, make connections, you can listen to voices and stuff to make connections with identities. You can look at the glossary sometimes to help with, like, terms. The tutorial told me what I'm missing. Did it really? Okay, well, let's go with this then. Which tutorial explains it, if that's the case? I've got 9, Mr. Cuddlespeck. Only fucking 9 people. And then there's, like, several that I have narrowed down, but I don't know how to get the last one. Like, the last bit of information, I guess. Where's the question mark? There was always a... Am I on the wrong screen? My abusive mods deleted your gayness. Damn. Didn't know they had that kind of power. Well, nobody's saying there's not enough info. It's just, I'm trying to figure out what type of information I'm missing right now. It's on the identifying a person screen. Okay. Ah, yes. So, was it using the book generally? Well, that's not the question. If I'm missing a mechanic, I want to know what it is, Jelly Baby. Review conversations on each page and note any names that are mentioned. Refer to the ship map and pay attention to the labels of rooms where people or objects are found. Deduce origins, roles, and relationships from depictions in the artist's sketch. Use the manifest to see all crew and passenger information in one place. Origins can give clues to a person's appearance or accent. Roles can give clues about where people are found on the ship and their relationship with others. Each person's manifest number is unique and may be useful in identifying them. I know all that, though. What am I missing in there? You didn't get what I'm missing and you had to brute force guesses? Is it to do with, let me just ask this. Is it to do with the manifest number? Because, like, I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to do with that. Don't explain anything about it. Just, if it is that, just tell me if it is. Voila. I just don't know what else it could be, because, like, I know everything else. It is. I mean, that seems important, because there's been several times when I get it narrowed down to, like, a group of people with a role from a country, but I can't figure out... Oh, I think I know. I think I know. There's little tags on these, where are they? On, like, the hammocks. Is that up a level? I saw this one time and I didn't know what it meant at the time. Might be... I don't know what fucking deck I'm looking for here. That's the top of the is the very bottom deck? I could just open the map, but how fucking hard can it be to find? I think it's like the third one down, isn't it? Wasn't it this one? No. It's not. My fucking... Where the fuck am I? How am I... What? How am I not finding it? No, I refuse to look at the map. That's stupid. It's this one, right? It has to be. Yeah, because the cow is there. And then... No, this is where the doctor was. No, it's this one. It's definitely this one. Okay. I want to see something, though. Are there tags on their beds, too, if they're, like, more important? Guess not. But that it might be not necessary in those cases. Where the fuck are the hammocks? Bro. Unless they're all gone, like, everything was fucked during all the chaos, and they would only be visible in the relevant memories. Or maybe they were only temporary because they set it up for the sick people or something, or the... I don't know. I can't find them. I cannot find them. I'm gonna do this. What am I looking for? Bitter cold. Go to this guy. Bookmark his memories. Show them on the deck map. So he's moved there, I know that, but... I need to go into the memory. Actually, I should probably go into Solomon's memory. And he was where? It's right next to it. Where the fuck am I? Went to the wrong side of the ship. Nice. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. 54. That's gotta be his number. In here. Yeah, that's Solomon. Okay. So, if he's 54, then we should look at 51 through 53. That's 51. He also appears to be sick. Is that the guy? That's the guy. Yeah, so we know who he is. In what fucking world is that not an important type of information? Jeez. Whoever said that I wasn't missing anything big is crazy, dude. Like, that's pretty important. Alright, I assume that's correct, but we don't have 3 right now. Rex, please. What? The tags were small? Okay. The tags were small. Okay. I mean, if that is the only time it's relevant, I guess it's kind of small. Well, actually, I should do something. Since we can see the nut, can't I just, like, 58? There's clearly a... Who's 58? I should probably spend some time in this memory. 58 is Patrick O'Hagan. Speared by a beast. So he's not dead. Why is... Just sleeping, I guess. I can hear snoring. 56... I don't know what I'm gonna get from this right now. Nor do I understand where all the hammocks went. They're where the cannons are, but they're just gone. Later. 56 is Henry Brennan, who got knifed. Well... No, I was gonna say, like, if multiple people who were killed by the captain are, like, in the same area... Like, where their bunks are or whatever, then maybe you could determine that they were in on something together, for example, but... 57, Alexander Booth. English seaman. But, like, we can't... I guess it's deliberate that you can't see their face. Like, that's very deliberate. Because you could just fucking... You know, look at that, and this guy's face you can see because it's supposed to be used. So I guess the only way I'm going to get anything useful is if another face is uncovered, but I doubt they will be. Yeah, okay. Interesting. That guy's Russian. Also Russian. I mean, I assume all the guys at this table are Russian. Don't really see the relationship other than that. Can't recognize their feet? I cannot. Okay. Let's look at something else. Only Russians play poker. True. Hang on, I'm gonna sit up and take a drink. I was basically lying down in my chair. Stretch. I probably should. Let's go into a memory so there's music while I stretch. Alright, I'm gonna stretch. Stop stretching or I'll die. Oh shit. Also, it's just occurred to me. It's kind of guessy, but I could go in here crushed by a terrible beast. So I know it's 3 difficulty, but I know this guy is most likely either William Wasim or Abraham Akbar. Yep, I had a feeling. Fuck it. I mean, that's a 50-50 shot. You can't blame me for taking a guess there. And then the other guy will be the other Indian. That guy was, in fact, the butcher. This is 100% intended? Is it? To take the 50-50? I thought you never have to guess at all. That's still a guess. William Wasim is probably this guy. Okay. Was there some way for me to see? Yeah, I want to see everyone that I've confirmed. It'd be nice if I could go to their pages, though. Wait, does this do it? Not really. Speared by a beast. Just kind of want to review what we know. Henry Brennan, knifed by the captain. Solomon died of illness. Abraham crushed by a beast. William crushed by cargo. John Naples killed with a sword by the captain's steward. Yeah, I would like to jump between them. Almost like when you bookmark one person's memories, I would like to bookmark sort of like the pages of the ones that I've confirmed and go through without having to like go through like 3 clicks every time. Guy burned to death. She got clawed. He got knifed by the second mate. Clubbed by beast. Crushed by beast. Butcher was spiked by a beast. So many people died to the beast. Bosun was torn apart by a beast. Okay. We're getting a decent amount of information, I guess. I guess I'll just go in from the front again and keep looking for 1 ratings. Yeah, okay. So this one was definitely wrong. Which makes me think he's, didn't we know he's not? Hang on. No, we know his name. We had this one wrong. We said that the guy in the shooting line killed him by shooting, but it wasn't right. We know his name is Hock Sang Lao. But there was another scene where he was lying on the ground next to Captain Nichols, or second mate Nichols, who was like killing another person. And so, okay, I was like, okay, if the shooting is not right, then maybe maybe he got, and there was like a bat on the ground, then maybe he got bludgeoned. Actually, maybe he had the bat and he was stabbed by Nichols. I should go review that memory. I'm just gonna, yeah. Hang on. Bookmark these. Maybe I made a false assumption there. This is the one. I want to look at this. Main deck on the right. Smiley face. Boy, my allergies are, they're something special today. Yeah, mate. Perfect logic. Grammar socialist. Should be back here, yeah. This one. So this was moved. So in this scene, he's here on the ground. And there's a club. Okay, no, he had a spear. Right? Presumably, because he wields a spear.
Who is that? Is someone hurt? Signore Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things. Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
Right. So this guy comes in because he heard the commotion, and, you know, this guy's already been presumably bludgeoned by the second mate. Apparently, it's not correct to say that he was bludgeoned by the second mate. So if that's the case, I know he's not knifed by the second mate. Maybe I was supposed to say that... Let me just check one more time that there's no better option here. Because he got ordered to be shot by the gunner, I think. Do I know that? No, not the gunner. I'm going to have to go back to that memory. Might have been... Wait, wasn't it? Was it Nichols? I'm just gonna go to his memory. Where is it? It's also on the main deck, right next to it. Let me just refresh my memory on this one. He's not moving, so I think frozen has to be cause of death. You're just nailing it with this logic today. Right. So let's listen to this carefully.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Self-confession. Okay, so he is framing him.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India
Wait.
Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line.
So this is the captain.
Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
So,
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
so the captain says that he confessed. What? So there's a few options here. Either the captain is covering for the second mate, because the second mate had already bludgeoned this guy at this point. Or maybe he's just taking the word of the second mate that he confessed to the second mate. And the guy doesn't say anything, so presumably he's already unconscious. Well, still unconscious from the batting. I guess... And he orders somebody named Mr. Wolf, who then orders... Well, that's got to be Mr. Wolf, obviously. I should have done this before. Ah, okay, yeah. So this, blasted by cannon, terrible beast. This is the gunner, I would say. And then, where else did I choose Christian Wolf? Fuck, I don't know. But I'm gonna say he was shot by the captain, I guess. He's not, though. Like, he was shot by these guys. Specifically this one, because this is the only one that hit his shot. But actually, we know who this guy is now, don't we? Did I know at the time? Henry Brennan. Maybe I didn't have Henry Brennan there. I can't remember. I don't think I knew who he was at the time. Because that would be the most correct answer. Fuck are you, Brennan? Bro. Henry Evans. Wasn't he on like the third? Dude, I'm so blind. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, Henry. Oh, he's on the last fucking page. I knew it! I fucking knew it. Okay, so that's another 3. Nice. Is this list available in Braille? So that was Christian Wolf. That was Hawk something Lau, shot by him. That was in fact William Wasim. Okay. Progress. So I did have the right idea before, I just didn't know the shooter's exact identity, I guess. Okay, go back to murder. Those are done. This one's not done. Unknown soul shot with a gun by Edward Nichols' second mate. I mean, it's 3 difficulties, so I'll leave it. Where is there 1 difficulty? How many more ones do we have? Not sure. Unknown passenger burned to death. Well, he's obviously one of the Formosan royalty, and there's only so many options left for that. He could be Chio Tan. Is that the only option? Oh no, or Eat Bang Sia. Eat Bang Sia. Either of these is a guess, but I mean, it's a 50-50, so I'm going to leave that. I'm actually going to go back to the sketch here. We know her fate, right? Confirmed, and his. So these are the only 2 left. Spiked by a terrible beast. Shouldn't I be able to just do this? Where's the Formosan? Say he's Chio Tan. If I have even 1 correct other than these, then it would confirm them. And if I have 1 other correct and this doesn't lock in, I can just switch them around. There's only so many options here. So I'm going to leave those 2 and continue on. Go to the calling. So who's the next easy one? This guy. Edward Nichols' second mate was not shot with a gun by Ollis Wyatter, gunner's mate. That is definitely Edward Nichols, right? This guy. Yeah, we just had stuff with him. We know that's him. So I guess what must be wrong is this. Why did I say it was the gunner's mate that shot him, is the question. Let's just put that back to unknown and revisit this. Shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. So where did he die? He dies when he's coming back with the shells and somebody shoots him from aboard the ship. I remember. Well, the first thing I should do is just go to the memory and see if, wish I could just get there from here. Is that a fucking chicken? What's that doing there? I think the captain's hat would have to be the most powerful. Alright. No, not him. This guy. Right back here. Is it you? I can't see. Can you get confirmation on stretching? I did stretch, yeah. Who are you? Do I know you?
Wait!
Oh.
Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
So he probably shot... He shot him because, like, he saw that his family had been shot or killed on the voyage, so he just immediately shoots him. Well... I'm pretty sure that right now I can get these 3 just by trying the names in 2 different orders. Which doesn't seem too unreasonable. So I've said that this guy is Idbengsia. So let's try saying that he got shot by Idbengsia. And if it doesn't lock in 3, I can just switch them around. That should work. Okay, let's switch it to Chio 10 then. And then let's go back to those other 2 and change them. Let's say you're Chio 10. And you're at Bengsia. Oh, I had it on Unknown Soul, apparently. Yep. I mean, the logic was sound, right? Triple guess. Switch to unknown when I change the other guy. Oh, yeah. So sad I'm not going to see why that guy is 1 star. I mean, his identity is 1 star. 1 star is not for the whole fate, I don't think. I think it's just for his identity, which is very 1 star because we know exactly who he is from multiple things we just had. Let me just ask this. Like, is the 1 star thing, my issue was his identity? This guy? No, it was who killed him. The 1 star thing, is it just the person's identity or is it the whole thing? It's just the identity. I think I asked that before and had it confirmed. The woman says his name and you skipped it like 4 times? Seriously? On this? Are you there, Miss Lim? I have it, hold on. Help. Bang? Bang. Eat Bang Lao, or whatever. Right. Eat Bang Sia. Yeah. Okay. She didn't say his name multiple times, I don't think, but yeah, she said it once. Okay, anyway. Nevertheless, my method worked fine. Moving on to our next 1 difficulty. Who's it gonna be? This guy. This fucking guy. Ah! Damn it. I hate this guy. I'm skipping it. Don't have a fucking clue who he is. I tried that guy for like half an hour. This guy. Lars Lynn Seaman was clubbed by an unknown attacker. The attacker was one of these 2, apparently. So him. Right? Doesn't look like it. Just gonna look at this again. It's right here.
Let me on.
This guy clubbed this guy. How come it didn't show that guy in the... Am I blind? I might be blind. 3 others were present. Oh, I didn't see it because I think I had this going on and it was covering that. As I scrolled up, yeah, that's probably what happened. Yeah, so I don't know this guy's name, and he's a 3-star difficulty, so... You know, I can get his identity, but so what? Or this guy, I mean. I can get his identity, but not his attackers. Shit, we might have to move on to double triangles. Double, double, triple, double, triple. Bargain was in the lazarette, apparently. The triangles are the whole card. That's the opposite of what somebody told me 5 minutes ago. So I'm pretty sure multiple people said it was just the identity, so. Paul Moss killed with a sword by an unknown attacker. Which I think was him, maybe? We know he's Russian. Probably. I think the game tutorial implies it's just identity. I see. X's are the amount of people who died, and slashes are the amount of people who disappeared in the chapter. Bowling minigame results. Well, I'm not certain it was the Russian guy, actually, so I'm going to just go back there.
My brother. What? That was an accident.
Murderees. Is that a word? Murderee. Let's listen. For sure.
Let them go!
All we hear him do is... But he's present before this, right? In like the previous scene. Oh, I went to this guy's death. Yeah, so what I wanted to see was probably the one before that. This guy's 3 difficulty, apparently. So I'd just be guessing Russian. But I could do the same thing. I could get... You know, if I get one other for sure, then I can just try each of the Russian names in both slots here. Which doesn't really seem that crazy to me. I just want to go back to this one, though, and confirm that he did, in fact, have a Russian voice. Because, I don't think he did, so this might be a moot point.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last punch.
That... I don't... It didn't sound Russian, right? You gotta... Hold on. It was, you'll not take the last boat.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last punch.
That could be Russian, I don't know. Like, the particular sentence he says doesn't really have a lot of words that would... But the word boat at the end, maybe. I don't know, it's really iffy. Yeah, it could be, like, Scottish, I guess. But he's in the scene with the Russians who are talking in Russian. He's sitting at the table. So I don't know. Let's leave it for now, I guess. Oh god, am I out of 1 triangles? Oh no, we're down to double triangles. Fuck. Well, double and triple. Well, I'm probably screwed. Sweater Man? Oh yeah, technically Sweater Man, but I spent so long on him and couldn't get it. Where the fuck are all the doubles? This guy. This guy here is only in 2 memories. 2-star difficulty. 2 triangle. Okay. Where is he? Is that him? Yeah. So he's here next to the butcher. It looks like. I don't know. He could be the chef. I could very well be the chef. But let's look at his memories to see if there's any information there. Gun deck. By the stairs. This unknown soul got completely wrecked. A lot of people got wrecked here. Alright. Other side, I think. Yeah. I mean, I've been struggling with the one triangles. I got a feeling this ain't gonna be easy.
Clear the deck. Move the boats astern and throw the bodies over.
What's your footing?
Hey there, what's this? Give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a pretty shell here.
Fry us a solid meal.
No, get back.
Sounds pretty chefy to me. I didn't make much of that before. Yeah, he's got to be the chef. He's standing next to a butcher and he says he's gonna fry a solid meal. So I'm gonna mark him as the chef. Fairly confident in that. Cook, rather, I guess. Okay, so at this point, if I did know for sure the guy was Russian, I could do that one thing I mentioned, but I'm not going to bother. Just try to find another 2 triangle. This guy. Decapitated by a terrible beast. Okay, where is he in this sketch? Ah, okay. Right. He's holding hands with her. He appears to have an apron on, maybe? So... he could be like the surgeon's mate. He could maybe even be a carpenter. Maybe they would wear an apron. I don't know. What else could he be? Butler? Yeah, he's the ship butler. That'd be a guess. What difficulty is she? She's 3. And he's 2. So presumably you would figure him out first and then deduce her identity based on his, most likely. Like maybe they have the same last name. She is definitely just a passenger, though, because there's no female crew. I'm gonna look at the passengers and see if there's any 2 with the same last name, maybe. Like, maybe if they're married. Jackson, Bird. Walker. Oh, those are not even passengers. Jackson, Bird, unknown passenger. There's not many passengers left. So, I mean, this woman has to be either Emily Jackson or Miss Jane Bird at this point. We know she escaped, not to where, though. They escaped together. She got killed by a beast. Miss Unknown Passenger. Yeah, I would definitely be guessing on a lot of stuff here. I know she was in the boat with, like... Let me just... Hold on. Who else was in the boat with her? What memory was that? Oh, wait. No, it is this chapter. Yeah, she shot the guy here and escaped. So I could look at this memory if I was trying to figure her out. She's a 3 triangle anyway. I'm just curious if the guy's on the boat with her. I assume he is. Fuck it, I'll go look. Might as well. I'm just not quite sure how I'm supposed to know where they went. I mean, if everyone on the boat is from the same country, then maybe I could just deduce that they're going to that country. That's a different man. Henry Evans, the surgeon, was it? The surgeon. And and the other woman. So the guy's not that. Wait, didn't the guy die? Hang on. Am I being a fucking dumbass? Didn't he get killed by a beast or something? I think I'm being a dumbass. Yeah. So this guy was killed by a terrible beast. So maybe he would have been on the ship. I mean, they're all together here. Well, these three anyway. Maybe that's their daughter. I can't really tell, but she looks like she could be a bit younger. The surgeon is with them. Well, where are the women from? The two of them. Are they both from the same place? They're both from England. So I could do this. I could say that she's Emily Jackson, and she escaped to United Kingdom. And then I could go here and say that she is Miss Jane Bird, escaped to the United Kingdom. I don't know if there's anything else I could potentially have correct right now. I can't remember. If there were, I could switch these around and then maybe get it. Miss Jane Bird, Emily Jackson. Yeah, I'll leave it like that for now. I assume that's where they would have went. What about the surgeon? He's with them. Does the surgeon also come from England? That's a good question. He does. That's helpful. That could be important. Paul Moss. First mate steward from Wales. He tried to stop him. I guess it would make sense that a Welsh person would help English people escape. They're all from the UK. My theory is that these are actually human people. You think? Okay, well, I'll leave them like that for now. I think, yeah, I've heard of humans doing a murder before. You might be onto something there. There's too many buttons in this game. This guy died here, I want to say? We got that. Oh, yeah. So this... I determined that this guy is probably the cook. So, if I was right about this, I would have gotten it just then, I think, with those two women. Because I think it's fair to say that they're going to England. Then again, actually... Hang on. Maybe I should be looking at where the ship is when they leave, because if they're taking a rowboat, they would escape to somewhere close by, presumably. Canary Islands, maybe? Better coal. Oh, wait. Where's escape, then? Right here. So maybe you could say they escaped to Canary Islands or Madeira or something. Well, I suppose you can see the heading of the ship to an extent here. Like, it's probably going in this direction. You know, the front of the ship's this way, so they get off on the right side. They would go... I mean, that doesn't really help. But I guess I could do this. I could try... Which direction would they go? To shore is where they would fucking go. They would go to shore. Away, yeah. They would go away. Alive. I'm gonna say... Out of these options, the Canary Islands, I think, were the closest. So I'm gonna try this, and then I'm gonna switch them around. If it doesn't confirm. Okay, so what if she's Miss Jane Bird? She's Emily Jackson. No. Oh well, it was a bit of a long shot. What was... Just to make sure I'm not misremembering, there was another place a little bit closer, but it wasn't on the list, I don't think. Madeira. Azores is also an option, I guess. Is this line... I bet that line is their plotted course. They started in England. Maybe they would have escaped to the mainland, so hence Africa, so that they could make their way up by some other method of travel. I don't know. It's all just... I'm just guessing either way. It's kind of eh. This is very iffy. It's possible I'm wrong about the cook, too. Atlantic Island, Azores. That was an option, yeah. Well, I'll quickly try Africa. I'm not confident, though. Well. You know, an easier way to do this would have been to include the surgeon, who we know was also on the ship. Because then all three of them would have the same fate, so I could just try going through the... No idea why, but they're in Africa, yep. No, I don't want to know how to learn where they are. Apparently it's quite difficult. Basically, I was just making an educated guess there. Honestly. Which is fine, I would say. Oh, timer's off. Okay, now we're going to do a sponsored hour of a game called Tandem, A Tale of Two Shadows, I think it's called. For the last hour of the stream. And I will pick up there with the two triangles tomorrow and be very, very confused, I'm sure.